If you're just starting out in chess, you might hear people throwing around the word tactics a lot, but what does it actually mean? And more importantly, how can you use tactics to win more games? Let's break it down step by step. First up, a tactic in chess is just a fancy way of saying a move or a series of moves that instantly win material or checkmate your opponent. They're like those sneaky little tricks you can pull off to surprise your opponent and turn the game in your favor. Let's talk about the most famous one, the fork. Imagine your knight jumps to a square where it attacks two of your opponent's pieces at once, like their king and queen. The knight says, "Hey, choose one, you can't save both." That's a fork. Knights are the kings of forking, but pawns, bishops, and even queens can do it too. Next we have the pin. Here's how it works. Say your bishop points at an enemy knight, but behind that knight sits the opponent's king. If they move that knight, their king will be in check, which isn't allowed. So the knight is pinned to the king, stuck there, unable to move. Pins can freeze your opponent's pieces and give you time to launch an attack. Now let's talk skewers. Imagine your queen lines up with your opponent's king and rook in a straight line. After you check the king has to move. And then, bam, you grab the rook behind it. That's a skewer. Think of it as a reverse pin. Another classic tactic is the discovered attack. Say you have a rook sitting behind your bishop, both aiming at the enemy queen. When you move the bishop out of the way, suddenly, your rook attacks the queen. Surprise! If the bishop also attacks something, you might get double trouble, a discovered check. Let's not forget about the double attack. Unlike a fork, this can be done by any piece. Maybe your queen moves to a spot where she threatens two things at once. Your opponent can only save one. Finally, the tactic everyone loves, the checkmate in one. Sometimes your opponent just forgets to defend, and you can swoop in and end the game right there. Always keep your eyes open for those quick wins. So, to sum up, forks, pins, skewers, discovered attacks, double attacks, and checkmates are your tactical buddies. Practice spotting them and you'll instantly get better at chess. Start looking for these tricks in your own games, and you'll be amazed by how many times they show up. Good luck, and happy checkmating.